In this short video, I will demo how to work with DataSet. DataSet is an internal DataStage binary file format, and it is able to, DataStage is able to read the DataSet file very efficiently. On public cloud, DataSet file will be stored on IBM Cloud Storage project bucket. First, let's create a DataStage flow to write the dataset. First, let's use asset browser to find my favorite test file. Go to S3, find the source file. Then we will drag a dataset node into the canvas to build the flow. So now, dataset does not have a lot of property. We will leave the advanced property as default. We will move on to stage. So here, we will have sales5k.ds. Okay, so we will create a dataset here, sales5k.ds. Leave it as override. So column has been read already. That's good. So let's run this data flow to see what happens. So this basically read from S3 as a file and write a dataset file in IBM Cloud project bucket. While this one is running, let's prepare the second flow. In the second flow, I'm going to read from the dataset that I just created in the first flow. So here, let's give a name. Okay, the first job is working successfully. Let's look at the log file. It used 7 seconds to run this job, which is pretty good. Okay, let's find the dataset. We will use this as a source. We will add a copy stage in the middle. Link this to copy. We will add a peek here so that we can print out what is happening in this data flow. And then we will use asset browser to find the DVD warehouse and use that as a target. DVD warehouse. We will write it here. So let's connect these two. Okay, so now we have the second one. So let's get the dataset name, which is this one. Go to this flow. This is my dataset. The file is this particular dataset. So we need to specify a column. We need to specify a column. So I can use this option to import columns. Let's find the data definition. I already defined cells 5K here before, but if not, I can also use this option to get the original file format, which is this one. That should give me the file format for cells 5K that will achieve the same goal. So it infers the schema. So effectively, I'm using the same schema as cells 5K. It's just a different binary format. So let's use that as a column definition for this data set. And the copy does not need additional properties. This one does not need additional property. This one, let's say what it is doing. It basically says write to DS demo DB2 warehouse 2021, write to this connection, write mode is insert, schema is DB2 inst1. We need to give a table name. Let's call it a cells 5K DS. Basically means cells 5K from data set. And we will do replace option. And let's save this flow. Let's run this flow and see what happens. Okay, this job just runs successfully. Let's look at pick output. So pick output is the same content as before. Basically, we read data from this data set and print it out, as well as send a copy to DB2 warehouse, and all worked successfully. Let's say okay, table has been read successfully. That's all good. So this confirms that DataStage can work with DataSet effectively. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.